Hey there, Wargamers, Justin the Iron Painter here, and today we're going to give you guys a little bit of a hobby update. I'd like to welcome you guys back to the channel. If you're new here, please alpha strike that like and subscribe button. If you're a returning viewer, thank you for having my back. I appreciate you having my six. Thank you for being an awesome lance mate, star mate, whatever the case may be for you. I appreciate you being here to help support what I do. That said, I wanted to put out a hobby update video, let you guys know what I have been working on. I've not been working on my Steel Rift stuff, the RISC yet, or in a while. I've had other things going on. I haven't worked on anything personal in a little while. Unfortunately, I've just been busy. I'm finally finishing up the last commission, which I'm getting ready to show you guys. I finished up some Skaven, Warhammer Underworlds, or whatever they're calling it now, commission. I had done the Night Haunts before that. I just finished up the Rifleman, or shipped out. It's been finished for a little while, but the Rifleman and the Centurion from the Solaire 7 box for Matt Carper, one of our patrons. And I'm currently wrapping up a commission for Iron Warriors for a friend of mine, Doug, trying to get this done so that I can move on to doing other things that I want to do. And I'm probably going to take a break from commissions for a while because I haven't worked on my own stuff in a little bit, and it's driving me bonkers. I got some Star Wars Legion I want to work on. I've got my Republic of the Sphere mechs I want to finish, and then a plethora of other mechs and models and things that I want to tackle. I've also got this bust on my desk. That's my next detail project I think I want to work on. I really want to whip this guy out and get him assembled and start painting him. We'll see. I did pick up a new airbrush, or order one. That should come in November, so I can try out a new one. I'll give you guys my thoughts on that probably on YouTube and let you know what I think. I've not had good success with Harder and Steinbeck yet. I've got some nice ones. They're finicky compared to what I'm used to, so I'm going to try this one out and see what I think. That's it. We'll go ahead and transition over, and I'll show you guys the minis I've been working on. I can't show you the Night Haunts because they were shipped. I can't show you the Skaven because they're shipped, and I didn't take photos because I was trying to get them out the door. The Rifleman and Centurion, Yinlo Wang, the Centurion, and then Legend Killer, I think is his name, the Rifleman, whatever the actual pilot's name is. I finished those photos, at least the Rifleman. I don't know if the Centurion's been approved yet. Will be up on CSO. So that said, I'm going to start showing you guys the Iron Warriors I'm working on, and this will probably be a pretty short video. So we've got this Sorcerer guy, and I'm not being paid for crazy detail, just need to get them done and looking reasonable. So I feel like the face probably stands out on him pretty well relative to other parts on him. So obviously still got to do his cape and all that jazz. I'm not going to spend a crazy amount of time trying to make the Hazard stripe look really good. I mean, as I said, I'm being paid to do something quickly, not super high detailed. So I'm going to try and get this done and get up to a above tabletop standard, and then move on to other projects I want to work on. So that said, this is the Sorcerer that I got going, and we've got another character model here, and this one's technically a corn dude. That's what we got going on. And I've got his head over here too. Let's see. There's his head. So I don't have the eyeballs done on him yet, but there's his head. So it'll go with him. And then we've got, I'm assuming this is a Warp Smith. We've got right here. And these look pretty cool. I think for the time invested, they're not too bad. Could they be better? Yes. Am I being paid to spend dozens of hours? No. I already spent more time than I wanted to because I can't paint fast. So trying to get these done for Mr. Doug as fast as I can, which is still at the speed of slow. We have got Perturabo we're working on here. There's some aspects on him I'm not super happy with thus far. I am going to tidy up his yellow a little bit because I think it needs to be a little cleaner. But this is a aftermarket Perturabo that I didn't buy, but there's some aspects in the mold, or the sculpt, like this mold line here, and some other things I'm not super thrilled with, but not being paid for crazy detail, just wants it to be pretty good and good enough to play games with and not stress. So we're going to be working on Mr. Pert. I've also got his little base, nothing super fancy, just going to be standing here, blasting stuff. So anyways, he started blast. So we got that. I also got a variety of bits for him that aren't glued on, like the back of his torso and whatever. And there's this face that's not quite done. at all. We have some are these obliterators? So I need to get in here and I need to do the little teeth fangs, paint the lenses on his helmet, and obviously these need to be based, obviously. So I'm gonna come in and do some more rust stuff, I think, over these hazard stripes, so that it kind of makes them look more grungy. I think that's gonna be the ticket. So there's our obliterator number 1, obliterator number 2. So yeah, looking pretty cool, I think, for the time invested anyway. So kind of gross looking, those little fleshy bits. And then last but not least, I'm going to zoom out here because it's going to be a little hard to get everything in camera. So here's where we are, and this is what I've shown you. Doosh, doosh. Achoo. 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 And a chow, and then the head. So I'm going to put these back in the box right next to me. What's in the box? What do you ask? What do you say? Well, the minis I just showed you were in the box. And now they're going back in the box so that I can show you the last thing we're working on for this project. This is a pretty small one, but kind of character-centric. I guess without these weren't character, but we had the ostensibly Captain Sorcerer Warpsmith, which is, I think, a character of some sort. Their version of like a Tech Priest, or not Tech Priest, actually maybe Tech Priest too, but Tech Marine. And then we had the Obliterators, which I don't remember what size units those can be and what they used to be. I feel like it was like 1 to 3, or might have been 1, I don't remember. But then we have the Forge Fiend, which I think is looking pretty cool. Like this spot right here just turned out so nice with the colors. I really like them. Super neat looking. Again, I'm going to come in with a little bit extra rust over these to make them look a little bit more dirtied up. And then we'll come into painting. I want to do these little mouthy things here as like sharp bone. And then I'll come in and I'll OSL the plasma coils there, and here. And then I'll probably try and airbrush a little OSL on the undersides of his ribcage here, because these look like really cool places to do some glow effects. But the rust and the grime turned out pretty good, and I'm really liking how nasty and dirty this guy looks without looking quite Nurgle. Like, they're pretty dirty, which when I was playing Nurgle Iron Warriors was kind of one of the things to do for the toughness, but looks pretty cool. Pew, pew, pew. So that said, guys, that's what I'm working on. That's what we got on the workbench. When we're finished, I will be moving on to some of my own minis, hopefully starting this bust, and then I'll be continuing to try and do battle reports for the channel. At some point I want to do some Legion, we'll do some more MechWarrior Dark Age, and a variety of other games I want to do. We will see. So if you guys enjoyed this, please hit that like and subscribe button. But that's all I've got for you today, and you guys know if I don't shut up and get off here, I'll find something to ramble about. So on that big old bombshell note, I encourage you guys to keep painting your models, keep rolling your dice, and I will catch you guys next time. If you made it this far, you're probably a viewer that already hits that like button when you see a video come up. You're probably already a subscriber, and you probably jump into the comments down below to help support the channel, to help support that algorithm. But if you're looking for some other ways to help support the channel too, make sure you check the description down below. Maybe you want to pick up some paints from Monument Hobbies. That's my paint of choice. The Pro Acrylic line is chef's kiss, good stuff. Maybe you want to check out some of the offerings from Death Designs, where I work in my day job. We got plenty of 3D printed products, as well as MDF terrain, some of the stuff that I have designed myself and we play with here on the channel. And if you're looking to bolster your Battletech ranks, miniatures, and offerings, make sure you check out Bobby from Fortress Miniatures and Games. He's one of the main supporters of the channel as well, and supporting any of these companies helps support what I do and helps to ensure that I can continue to bring content to all of you. If you want to become a super supporter, I highly recommend you guys check out the Patreon. You guys give that extra little edge to help push more content out, and I really do appreciate that. And my ultimate goal on the channel is to continue to be able to not only put out the content we have now, but to get to a point where we can put out more content later, whether that be battle reports or painting tutorials or just more rambles, anything at all. I'd like to be doing more content for you. This is something that I enjoy. I like being able to cast a light into the darkness to bring a little bit of hobby positivity to all of you and make you feel good, and also enjoy playing games myself. As we do the final sign off here though, I do want to go ahead and switch on over and do the scroll of awesome to showcase all the Patreon supporters, the super supporters of the channel, to give them some recognition for helping support what I do. Thank you guys so much, and I will catch you guys next time.